tell me, is there, well, that doesn't make any sense, but you know what, I will take it. Hello, I have no idea if anyone can hear me, and yes, we are on a webcam and on a web microphone because I failed terribly to get everything going. If anyone can hear me, send me a message, any which way. I'm going to move closer. Can you see me? Hello? As the famous phrase went, hello, good evening and welcome. Where was that from?
I can't remember.
Are there any live streams? Let's just test this. Let's see if we can connect. Can anyone? What happens? Wakey wakey. No. Bravetheshave YouTube stream. Live! Hooray! Ooh, you know what? Fabulous. I might possibly hand over the YouTube replies to Lyndon. As she doesn't want to be in front of the camera.
No, she doesn't.
She can be behind the camera and working.
They can all see you.
They can all see me.
I'm getting lots of we can see yous.
Can you hear me? That will take about 30 seconds to get through. I'm fairly certain you can all see and hear me, and you can see in the that there and the that there. How to
yes,
donate.
Yes, is the answer. They can hear you.
Wonderful. Now we were going to be joined by Zach Flatt for his shave as well. Unfortunately, he's had to be taken into hospital. Not sure what's up, so our thoughts are with poor Zach, who is feeling awful. He will be doing his shave, but when he's better. So just big hugs to poor Zach. That there is Mr. Andrew LeBexter. It's really hard to work out. Who is going to be having the honour or privilege of shaving all of this. The question is, of course, when it comes back, what colour should we go?
Purple.
Does anyone have any thoughts in the comments below? And we'll see what best suggestions we have. And we have had some suggestions for which direction to be going in. Now there was one for monk's cut, or there was a vote for badger stripes. And if anyone has an absolute need to decide which way I get shaved first, put a donation in, and the highest donation gets to choose. We will we'll give you a good 5 minutes to work out how much it's worth to you, and then we'll do some shaving. I believe the clippers are standing by. Can we get them nice and near to hear the buzzings? Now apparently, if there's serious donations, then I will be swapping out, and Andrew will be sitting in for the shaving.
I'm not allowed.
I've heard about the.
No, my wife will murder you, my friend. I'm not allowed.
In which case, dear Nick, I will stay the one being shaved. So how many people do we have tuned in? Approximately. It should say on there.
Really?
Somewhere. Let's see people in it. Oh, we've got 11 people tuned in. Fabulous.
Technology.
You can see there's 11 by the people number.
Oh yeah, I've got that now, thank you.
Yes, for those of you who don't know, my chemo session starts tomorrow at 10 o'clock is when we need to be there by. The wonderful Mr. Baxter is taking me there and looking after me. There's been I've been told of some interesting side effects that may or may not happen. One of them being, I'm going to turn on neuropathy, so yes. I'm not going to be able to touch cold things for about 3 to 5 days. Is that right?
Tingly fingers, yes.
Tingly fingers, and basically the fridge is going to be a nightmare. So I'm going to see whether I've got any old ski gloves lying around, so I can still get milk out.
Comments so far: pink,
pink,
lime green,
Okay.
And Lyndon doesn't have a wife that would object, so does she? No.
Lyndon does not have a wife.
Yes.
The answer is categorically, Megan, no.
I don't think Lyndon will be joining me with the coloured hair afterwards. Pink has been done before.
That might not happen.
That might happen.
Of course it might.
Joining me. Oh, okay.
As long as it's wash-outable.
So we may be being joined at some point by the hair recolouring, especially if we can make it for a good cause. So let's look at hitting that maybe when I'm out the other side of chemo, and then look at that in a couple of months' time. I say a couple of months, a few more than that. Again, if you all don't know, it's going to be 8 rounds of 21 days of therapy, providing everything goes well and my neutrophil levels stay right. Correct me on anything I get wrong. So yes, I'm also going to have to do injections for something to keep up my white blood cell counts. So yeah, I'm going to be all sorts of medicalised. I'm going to have to set copious amounts of reminders on my phone to make sure that I take my drugs and take my things and do my this, that and the other. So you might be called upon to remind me to do things at certain points during the day. Oh, which reminds me, Simon Abra, can I ask you to do me a favour? Can you remind me tomorrow to do the drop-off airport parking thing for my car, because I will forget. In fact, can you all of you remind me to do the drop-off thing? Yes, went to Heathrow today to drop an letter off to fly back to Germany, and I have to pay the £5 privilege for driving to drop somebody off, because that's just how Heathrow works nowadays. Any more good comments?
Sam Wilson, we're watching from...
Mr. Wilson and Hannah, how very
Right.
lovely. We are joined by Squirt Voting Royalty then.
Oh, he votes for red hair.
Maybe we go Ken Canoe's red and blue. With sparkles? Maybe?
Auntie Mary is saying I'm enjoying the show.
You're fabulous.
I
Right, we'll
can't
give...
figure out how to send messages. Hubby's at work, so can't help.
Fabulous. Well, we'll give it another 3 minutes, and then we will fire up the V8 engine for the lawnmower. No, clippers. Clippers.
Zach, he's got appendicitis getting out tonight or tomorrow morning.
Oh, jeez. Zach, deepest commiserations, and hopefully they remove yours nice and swiftly.
Getting cut out tonight or tomorrow morning.
Wonderful. Very glad to
I
hear
missed
it.
out the bit of the cut.
Very,
I
very glad to
apologise.
hear, Zach, that yours is being removed, as there's a suspicion that that may have been what triggered my little episode. Very, very best wishes. I hope you're treated well. I literally treated well, and I hope you're not feeling too terrible. Big hugs to you.
4 weeks not in a kayak.
That's 4 weeks. You're fine. You'll be back. Look, I'd just like to point out that you did choose to come and do the head shave as well, and I don't think it's contagious, something to do with appendixes, just coincidental. Big hug, bud. Apologies about the strange lines, it's something to do with the power supply on my laptop. There was a full setup around here. There's a full camera and switcher, and about half an hour before I went live, everything stopped working. Lyndon and Andrew can vouch for the fact that I was banging my head against the laptop until literally 2 minutes before we went live, at which point I managed to just get the microphone on the webcam working. So I have failed miserably technologically, but hopefully we will do slightly better when it comes to the head shaving. The technology of that is at least, hopefully, fairly well done.
Good thing you don't do this as a job.
Let's not go into the fact that I have literally done this as a job, literally with those cameras and those switches. But anyway, be that as it may, I'm going to go with the fact that the lighting is on. At least it's on. Alright, it could be done better, but I haven't got iris control. Dear Zach, we hope this gets removed very quickly and very swiftly, and then we'll see if we can find you a little first treaty one too. Right, it's 10 past. I suppose it's probably about time to start. Ooh, any more comments I need to hear
Most
or
of them
see?
coming in on WhatsApp, but I think I've lost something.
Ooh,
Is it still alright? I probably pressed something incorrectly.
live chat. No, I think we're doing good. Mr. Rybenecker. Very good evening. Bernie, you still don't know how to do the donation. Bernie, we will send you the link. In fact, we will send you the link very soon and get it so you can donate. Pink and lime green was your favourite. Pink and lime green was your favourite of the hair choice, the hair colours I've had. Interesting. I think. No, I think we're doing pretty alright. Can you shave in shapes? No.
Yes!
You can shave in shapes.
A shape.
Oh God. You don't want hair all over your clothes. Best done in the. Megan, do you realise how much shaving would be involved? No. Lyndon's going to have a heart attack in a minute.
I'm
I'll
going to need a
just leave.
strimmer.
I'll just leave, it's alright, I can
That
wait
was
for
a
the door.
strimmer.
This is not going to take it.
I'd just like to clarify that was strim with an M,
I've lost everything.
not with a P. If in Megan's renounced, very good, excellent. If in doubt, 6, 3, 2, 1, up and across. But
Okay,
it's just
you.
the power button on the side. Right,
Right,
I
get on with it.
think it's about that sort of time.
Glasses.
Andrew is far too happy about this. Do any last words for the? Fine, if I must.
Go for it.
I'd like to point out that the floor is nice hardwood, and I'm procrastinating now. We may as well just bloody well
And
start.
we're going to put your new vacuum cleaner to a good test.
We
at
are
the
indeed,
end.
yes. Megan,
You ready?
you may have to help us with the vacuuming afterwards.
Right, straight down the middle.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't think Andrew's ever been a hairdresser before. I'm assuming this is this your first shaving experience?
Yes.
Here we go. It's a world first. Andrew Baxter, hairdresser extraordinaire. When his career takes off,
Don't give up the
you'll
day.
all know who to
Don't
blame.
give up the day job, as
Yeah.
I once said.
Thankfully, Andrew is slightly better at medical advice than he is at hairdressing. Or at least I believe he is. I mean, everything he's told me so far seems to be fairly believable. If Ruth Abra is watching, yes, I do remember doing this quite a while ago for your head, and you did consent, and I do have the video. I feel like Sinead O'Connor.
Right, I deserved a song.
I cannot sing like Sinead O'Connor. I've got the same eyes though. Are there any more comments?
Oh,
Oh, you're
I'm
utterly
so
you're utterly
doomed.
graced.
I am. It's turned itself
on
off
the
again
side.
now.
Right, which shapes would people like?
What grade are we starting with?
You're going to have to stop because I can't get into his phone now.
So you go there and all the way across.
I'm never going to remember that.
Up and across 3, of course you will.
Oh, God. Technology, I'm too old.
No, you're not. Shut up. Are they coming in thick and fast?
Get the rest cut off, needs to be a Kojak.
shape.
So that what length was
That's
that?
9mm.
That's a 9mm shave, which equates to approximately a grade 3, I believe.
You're going to have to go for less than that. No, I'll get on with it.
Oh, absolutely. So we were starting with a slightly longer cut because I did actually have quite a lot of hair. Had quite a lot of hair. And now we're going down to...
Just going for it. Oh, okay, thank you.
What are you at now?
Oh, we're going bald.
We're going
We are-
bald
I mean,
now.
this is like, yeah.
This is very short. It's not quite full bald, but it's very
It's
short.
straight to the bald patch. That's your brother, Simon.
To Simon and Jonathan, do you remember that Mum had a peculiar lump on her front left? Well, so have I. In almost exactly the same position, which may well come to the fore
Shortly.
short.
You'll see it in a minute.
I think Andy's about to shave it. Just there. Please don't shave it off.
Just like, I need a photo.
As Keith from the Prodigy would say.
Someone, Bernie Abra has just said, get the cutthroat razor out. I have to say that doesn't seem kind.
You literally leave me with a halo,
I was just
a Caesar halo.
I was just seeing how silly I could be to do it. This just seems silly enough.
This is also in honour and memory of my very dear friend Shannon, who sadly passed away from cancer last year and had the most amazing shaved-in Celtic pattern when she performed her piece Taliesin. It's absolutely hauntingly beautiful, and forever be in our memories. Plus, she wore amazing, stomping, massive, big DMs. They were superb, absolutely superb.
You're going to have to shave your beard off. You're going to look really strange.
Maybe I'll just keep shaving the top and just have a big beard, big bushy beard.
No. Well, that might fall out anyway.
Well, it might, yes. He's having far too much fun.
Just a child, that's great.
Go on, what were all the reprobates saying?
It's got a bit quiet at the moment. Lots of shaving flowing from Simon. Bernie says, leave him like that.
Of course, Bernie.
I'm
says
amazed
that.
I haven't cut you yet.
Simon is
You're not
saying,
allowed to.
Simon says, out with the bic.
How do you do bugger off? I'm not allowed to shave too close
Yeah.
for fear of cutting myself.
Yes.
Because if I do, I will not be able to have my chemotherapy. For risk of infection.
Yes.
Look like one of the Marx brothers.
Is that a compliment or an insult? I really don't know.
I don't know if it's which Marx brother.
It's definitely not Groucho. I haven't got the beard for it.
You could have a moustache for Groucho.
Yeah, exactly.
You know who'd have loved to have done this?
Who?
Zoe.
Should have brought her.
Yeah, I should have. Thinking about it now.
I bet you didn't even send her the link, did you?
It did, of course.
You did? Wonderful. In which case, hello Zoe, if you're watching.
Someone's
Really?
replied as Karl Marx, but I don't think that's kind.
In which case, thoroughly looking forward to getting you in a playboat, Zoe, and getting you down the Olympic,
Yeah, she'll do
playing. You're just going to have a
that.
blast.
She'll do that before me.
Do hope so. We'll get Laura to drag you along and get you your legacy assessment. It'll be awesome, and I'll be joining you all pretty soon.
Got this one bit off the top.
Well, that's just the fur I'm taking off.
Oh, I thought you were going to leave like a little tuft on the top.
I was thinking about it. There's quite a few little tufts all over the place.
You're not shaving my eyebrows.
Yeah,
just
to-
pointing this
to
out.
be
No,
honest,
no eyebrow shaving.
You are
No.
lucky you still have eyebrows. I'll be very honest.
Jay the Crafting Maniac says, James and I are both watching and we think it looks great.
You are
There
done.
you go. You're done, kiddo.
Yeah. There you go. Why do I look more like Simon there?
Oh God, lost your little.
Of course you can cope.
I just don't want to.
So there you go, everyone.
Awesome. Jay says, thank you, Lyndon. Even spelled correctly. Thank you so much.
So there you go. I need to say, currently it's all about the same sort of length. Like all of that and then coming all the way around here. So this is probably longer, isn't it?
Not as short. Auntie Mary says not as short as Tom's yet.
Tom has a genetic advantage on the shortness of that.
But it looks great, she says.
Thank you. There you go.
You
All
look
buzzed.
great. Hannah says, you look great. It suits you quite.
Thank you. And more importantly, thank you ever so much to everyone for just raising a load of money for a very awesome charity and support group. I know they're absolutely superb with Seth and with Margaret and with Mum and with Sinead and going to be awesome with me. And just, yeah, thank you everybody very much indeed. There and there. Go on, go and donate. Go and donate. I did that.
Yeah, come on, everybody donate. I have.
In fact, Lyndon so much would like to support and to send her message that she's going to come on camera and get you all to donate.
Am I?
This
Right.
is the fabulous Lyndon Porter, my dear neighbour.
Hi. Just donate, because he's a great guy and he's a great neighbour and he deserves all our help and our blessings. So just donate, everyone.